Have you ever noticed how your parents always seem to be balancing two opposite things at once? On one hand, they stick to rules and structure. On the other, they want you to be happy and free. This isn't just coincidence, it's the psychological fingerprint of an entire generation. If your parents are Gen X, born between 1965 and 1980, you probably remember those classic moments. When you got home late from school, they would say things like, "This isn't good for you," or "We never did this at your age." Looking back, it might seem a little funny, but those moments reveal a deeper psychological story. Gen X parents grew up in a world that's almost unimaginable today. Computers were rare. Mobile phones didn't exist. Information required books, libraries, and personal effort. Social pressures and economic challenges shaped them into self-reliant, responsible adults. Naturally, they want to instill the same sense of responsibility and preparation for the future in their children. Here's the problem. Today's kids, growing up in a digital world, often resist the old-school rules. They want freedom, creativity, and a sense of personal identity. Parents want safety, stability, and success. This is often where tension arises. You might have felt it yourself. My parents just don't get me, and I don't get them. Here's an interesting truth. The contradictions in Gen X parenting are actually a natural defense mechanism. Research shows about 75% of Gen X parents encourage independence cautiously. They want their kids to have freedom, but they also want to protect them from hardship. They tend to prioritize the ideal path they learn from their own life experiences. Knowing this can change your perspective. Their strict rules are often an expression of love and concern. Here are 3 key lessons we can learn from the psychology of Gen X parents. Patience and understanding. They may seem strict, but most of the time it's about protecting you. Learn from experience. Listening to their stories can reveal valuable life lessons. Communication. Clear, open conversations reduce misunderstandings and tension. Psychologists classify many Gen X parents as authoritative, a mix of warmth and structure. Studies also show they actively contribute to their children's emotional intelligence, even if their approach sometimes feels rigid. These findings reveal that Gen X parenting isn't about control, it's a deliberate strategy rooted in care and concern. Think about this. Have you ever felt like your parents hear your words but don't fully understand your feelings? That's common, and it's part of the Gen X psychological complexity. They often say, "We never did this at your age," but in reality, every rule, every restriction is a form of love and guidance. These little aha moments help us realize their intentions are good, even if their methods seem old-fashioned. Gen X parents versus Millennials or Gen Z parents. Gen X parents value experience and preparation. Millennials prioritize emotions, freedom, and individuality. Gen Z parents may take an even more flexible digital-first approach. This contrast isn't just generational tension, it highlights how parenting styles reflect evolving worldviews. You might remember those nights when your parents checked on you, limited your friends, or gave you tough advice. Those moments could feel frustrating, but deep down, they just want you to be safe and happy. Understanding this can strengthen your connection with your parents and help you see their actions as expressions of love rather than just control. So, if your parents are Gen X, remember, their psychology is complex, but it's rooted in love. A little patience, understanding, and honest conversation can strengthen your relationship. Next time you smile at one of their strict rules, remember, they're just trying to make your world better in their own way. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe for more insights into psychology, parenting, and the little truths that shape our lives.